I just think that, for a long time, GOP, one of their positions was the smaller the government is, the better it is. The closer it is to the people, the better it is. Democrats had been the party of big government and that type of thing. I think we reversed roles. I mean, this is not your Republican Party of Ronald Reagan. I think they're very intrusive. They want to inject their will on local governments, and I think this is wrong. But this debate about the schools is not about whether or not the law they can do what they did on the law. I think they can, but their directive that they gave Metro School was to prove this contingent upon Great Hearts fulfilling their commitments to provide a diversity plan. They clearly have not done that. So I think therefore it's wrong, and I think the state was premature in jumping on the side of Great Hearts against Metro Schools when Metro Schools did what the state asked them to do.
On the big government, small government, do you still see Democrats as the party of big government then? I mean, because you guys were opposed to, reducing collective bargaining rights to the Board of Education sole decision, and that's, the closest you can get to people.
Well, that's true too. We were opposed to the state law that was issued on collective bargaining rights, which allowed local governments to. It was not a mandate. They didn't have to do it. I mean, there's some places that chose not to do it. So I'm not saying there's not some times where the federal government should step in, or the state government should not step in and overrule local government, but they're doing it on a pretty consistent level up here now. When one time that was something they were really opposed to. And a lot of it tends to be towards the bigger cities, the Democratic cities. That they've stepped in, and Memphis told them how to run their school board. Now they're trying to tell Nashville how to run theirs. They've told Nashville what they can do, what they can require their vendors when they pass a resolution saying you cannot discriminate, and then the state says no, yes you can discriminate if you're an outside vendor. They've done this several times. I'm sure they've probably done it in Knoxville, Chattanooga, also other areas that tend to, those cities, even though those counties aren't, those cities tend to vote Democrat also.